So as it breaks away from us, the crew is going to be setting up for a landing, and we'll see here the aircraft's conversion into VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing mode. And there you can see the tilting of the rotors, which of course is key to this aeroplane. Pilots who fly the CV-22B model that we see here in US Air Force Special Operations Command Service can use those tilt rotor capabilities to assist them in low-level missions that are in more restrictive terrain. The rotors can be tilted upwards and the aircraft is slowed down to help it make tighter turns and stay lower over the terrain. However, the aircraft later they deployed to Afghanistan for the first time. The CV-22B that we see here of the US Air Force performs long-range missions in support of Special Operations Command forces. They infiltrate those forces into the battle area, they can resupply them once they're there, and they exfiltrate them and take them away. The aircraft's combat radius, 500 nautical miles, with the internal auxiliary fuel tank, but they can also air-to-air refuel from MC-130 Hercules, one of which we've also got in the static park here, to give them a range of more than 2,000 nautical miles and up to around 5 hours endurance. The Osprey can carry a .50 machine gun on the rear ramp. In fact, this one's doing so during this display. They've also got a rescue hoist and fast roping equipment for the rapid deployment of special forces. They can deploy by those methods, or they can also undertake parachute jumps off the rear ramp. The Air Force version has greater fuel capacity than the Marine Corps one. It's operated by 4 crew, 2 pilots, until at least the year 2024. It's in service with several wings of US Air Force Special Operations Command, the 27th Special Operations Wing at Cannon Air Force Base, New Mexico. The 352nd at Mildenhall received Ospreys in 2013, and in April this year, the 353rd Special Operations Group in Japan received the aircraft earlier than anticipated. The US Air Force is also looking at arming its Ospreys further, and it has a requirement for a forward-firing gun to be fitted to the type, and Bell Boeing are looking at further developments in line with the vogue for multi- and swing-roll platforms. They're looking at anti-submarine warfare and gunship versions. They've tested rocket and missile armament. The Marine Corps Ospreys are now going to gain an air-to-air refueling capability and will become tankers themselves, which, thanks to the aircraft's wide speed range, can reach fighters as well as helicopters and other Ospreys. It's been suggested that the V-22 could in future become an electronic warfare or airborne early warning platform. The deal was done to supply the type to the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force,